Welcome to Stoic Pulse. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, disconnected, or uncertain. But what if I told you that some of the greatest minds in history have already given us the keys to peace, wisdom, and resilience? Today, we are diving deep into the ancient world of Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time. Stoicism is a way of life that teaches us how to stay grounded, calm, and focused no matter the circumstances. And what better way to explore this philosophy than through the timeless words of the Stoic masters themselves? Today, we're going to reflect on some of the most powerful Stoic quotes that have inspired countless individuals throughout history. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Join us on this journey of wisdom and personal growth. Now, let's dive in. The Stoics believe that we have control over only one thing in this world, our minds. Everything else is out of our hands. The great philosopher Epictetus reminds us of this in his simple yet powerful quote: "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This quote encapsulates the essence of Stoic philosophy. In every moment, we are faced with circumstances beyond our control. The weather, other people's actions, unexpected events. But our response? That is entirely up to us. When we stop worrying about what we can't control and focus on how we react, we gain true freedom. We become the masters of our own minds. Epictetus urges us to remember this, to choose wisely how we react, and to let go of the need to control everything around us. Another pillar of Stoicism is the idea of living according to nature, accepting the world as it is, and understanding that everything has its place. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most revered Stoic philosophers and Roman emperor, beautifully expressed this concept with the following: "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This quote is a reminder that we are the architects of our own happiness. Our thoughts shape our reality. If we constantly dwell on negativity, frustration, or regret, our life will reflect that. But if we choose to cultivate positive, empowering thoughts, focusing on gratitude, resilience, and growth, we create a life that is peaceful and fulfilling. Marcus Aurelius understood that our thoughts are not just fleeting, they are powerful forces that shape our experience. By focusing on the quality of our inner dialogue, we can transform our outer world. Another Stoic concept that brings profound peace is acceptance. Accepting both the good and the bad that life brings us. This concept is beautifully captured by the Stoic philosopher Seneca in one of his most impactful quotes: "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Seneca's wisdom speaks to our tendency to imagine worst-case scenarios, to fear the unknown, or to stress over things that might never even happen. Most of the suffering we experience is self-inflicted, the result of our own thoughts and anxieties. By practicing acceptance, embracing the present moment, and not allowing our minds to wander into imaginary fears, we can significantly reduce our suffering. The Stoics teach us to focus on the present, where we have control, and let go of the imagined future that often holds us captive. One of the most powerful Stoic ideas is the notion of self-control. The Stoics believe that true strength lies in our ability to master our impulses, desires, and emotions. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, put it this way: "Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems." Zeno's words help us recognize that much of our suffering comes from the way we perceive and react to challenges. It's not the problem itself that causes distress. It's our worry, our interpretation, and our emotional responses. When we cultivate self-control, we're able to face life's difficulties with clarity and wisdom, without being swept away by fear or anxiety. Now, let's turn to the importance of virtue in Stoicism. For the Stoics, virtue is the highest good. It's about living in accordance with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. In the words of Epictetus, "No man is free who is not master of himself." True freedom, according to Epictetus, doesn't come from external circumstances or possessions. It comes from within. It comes from mastering our thoughts, actions, and desires. When we cultivate virtue, we become truly free. Free from the tyranny of our impulses, free from the distractions of the external world, and free to live a life of meaning and purpose. Finally, the Stoics remind us that death is an inevitable part of life, but it is not something to fear. Instead, we should embrace it as part of the natural order. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Death smiles at us all, but all we can do is smile back." This perspective shifts our view of mortality from something to be feared into something that should inspire us to live more fully, more purposefully. The Stoics believe that by contemplating death, we can make the most of our time on earth. Life is short, and every moment is precious. By embracing our mortality, we become more focused on what truly matters, living with virtue, integrity, and wisdom. As we reflect on these ancient quotes, it becomes clear: Stoicism is not just an ancient philosophy. It's a guide to living a more peaceful, intentional, and meaningful life. These timeless teachings remind us that true peace comes from within. By focusing on what we can control, accepting life as it is, and living with virtue, we can face any challenge with calm and resilience. If these Stoic quotes have inspired you today, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more wisdom from the ancient philosophers. Share your favorite Stoic quote in the comments below, and let's continue to grow together as a community of people seeking truth, peace, and personal growth. Thank you for watching, and remember, your mind is the only thing you can truly control. Let it be your greatest strength. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom and personal growth.